Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome once again back to Blueprints. TV's Noah here. A&W ice cream sundae in hand. I was thinking that maybe I'm faltering because I'm drinking the wrong beverage. So maybe this will help. But we're going to get underway with day 22 of Blueprints. Now, I'm going to try to will into existence the things that I need to happen this time. I super need the trading post. I have 2 hidden microchips that I know I can trade, because I don't know what to do with the microchips. But I know I can trade them for better items. That's something I could do off the gate and feel real good. 2, I still don't know how to get back across the moat so that I can successfully pull the switch and get to room 46 like I want to. Yoink. So I want to focus on the boiler room. I want the boiler room to power something up for me today. Whether that be the laboratory or the... What's the other one I need? The laundry room. The laundry room I know has something to do with the boiler room. I can just visually see that. I'm manifesting, Otar. Thank you so much for being here, Otar. I just edited the episodes that you were riding shotgun with me, and they're great streams. So I'm glad that I have you here with me once again for more blueprintsing. So I'm going to go with the outdoor room first. Ideally, what we want is we either want the trading post or we want the tomb. Those are the 2 that we're really hoping for right now. Baby, baby, baby came to me. All right, we are in the trading post. A lot of weird stuff about this here trading post. Okay, first and foremost, there's dynamite. A little too dangerous to pick up. Don't know what the deal is with that. But man, would I like to blow something up. I guess I need to create some sort of item for holding dynamite. Thanks, Otar. Second, that's pan. That's not a thing I need. This contains a puzzle box, if memory serves. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's not a puzzle box in here. Or maybe I already solved it? I recall there being a puzzle box in here that I needed to solve. Where are you, puzzle box? Maybe I solved it. Was it not at the trading post? Maybe there's another room I have to go to. Oh, well, this has not gone the way that I had hoped. In any case, what I can do here is I can trade my microchips for a coin purse. Sure. We're going to trade the other microchip for car keys. Sure. Car keys are not actually the thing I want. So I'm going to trade the car keys for a coupon book. Compass is pretty good. Compass will let me go north. What I'd really like... Ooh, 2 ivory die. Let's trade that. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm going to keep trading. Because what I'd like is an ivory key. Not an ivory key, a silver key. Or no, the secret garden key is what I'd want. Oh, I'm in a loop. Okay. Well, this has not worked out the way I'd hoped. At all. Because I don't see the puzzle box. And I didn't get the things I wanted. And I still can't pick up the dynamite. This has gone very poorly. Extremely poorly. Yeah, dang indeed. All right. I swore there was a puzzle box in here. Just doing like one last like real thorough just look at all the things here. No such luck. All right. Let's go back to the house. All right. Boo ad, oh no. Sorry you're getting an ad, Otar, but it is how we make money here. Speaking of money, I need more allowance. Yodelay-hee-hoo. I get $2, I think? Or 4? 4 would imply that maybe I did get that other puzzle box, but we'll see. All right. Let us go. I think I'm going to start with the funeral parlor being here, and we won't go that way. Hallway? Hallway seems like a good idea. It also affects what I'm going to draft this way, because I can get one that's like a straight connector, you know? Like a workshop, for example. Workshop's a great idea, because the other thing I'd like to do is I'd like more gear rooms, so that if I get that weird gear-based room, that I want at least 5 doors, because I want to find out what that diagonal thing will do. So we are going to do the workshop. And we'll start by going through the workshop, because the workshop might have something good for me. Like a metal detector? Hell yeah! Not a battery pack. Battery pack I've only used successfully once, but that's it. Metal detector's not going off. That's going to make life just easier, just having the metal detector. All right. Let's continue on, you and I. Welcome back. I picked up a metal detector, and I drafted a funeral parlor, which I'm about to draft again, and a hallway, and a workshop where I picked up the thing. So now that's worth 2 gems. Let's just continue on this way, I think. We can come back. Already solved that thing. All right, we're going to continue on. All right. Oh, try to remember how this works. One has to be, at least one has to be true, at least one has to be a lie, and only one box has gems. Only one statement is false. Okay. Only one statement is true. So these guys kind of contradict each other. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So, that means, ooh, this is interesting. If only one statement is false, it could be this one, right? There's only one true statement. So this is true. This would be false. And then this would also be true. The gems are in the box with a false statement. So this is true. This is true. This is false. And they're in there. I think that makes sense. Only one statement is true. If that's the true one, then both of these are false. There's only one false statement. There's actually 2. That is false. The box are in it, something with a false statement. That would be false, which means it's in the only true statement, which would be this one. So it works both ways. Thank you. You said, oh no, at the worst time. I was like, oh, what? No, I got it. I did it. I did it right. I did it right. Okay, so I think we go with the den here. The chapel's red, which will take money away, but it's good to have another red room because of the funeral parlor. But we need the exits, not as badly, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the den. Mostly because it's got a gem in it. Like a free gem is always beautiful. Metal detector doesn't pick up gems, apparently. That's a bit interesting. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on here. Let us continue. So this is going to maybe connect with that hallway, which would be nice. Drawing room, does that connect the way I want? It does. This is probably the best way to go. It'll give me a reroll. I mean, then... No, I want this because I want the reroll, and I want to have the drawing room. Yeah, this is the way to do this. Before we go in, because information is always key, let's draft this room as well. Walk-in closet. I think we have a lot of ways to go. I think I'm okay with the dead end. We could reroll, which I don't care for. I don't really want to waste a die right now. Corridor, it's just a way forward. Guest bedroom, there's a lot of things about the guest bedroom that we don't understand. Walk-in closet's guaranteeing me 4 items. Let's go there. Maybe we get a key card. Maybe we get a shovel. Maybe we get a sledgehammer. Two keys. A gem. And a coupon book? Okay. If we want, we can go to the trading post and see if we can swap these for better things. But for now, not bad. Her ladyship. Good to see you. I always think it's weird that I can't turn this over. I feel like there should be something written on the back of this, obviously, but... All right. I also think the hats mean something. This one has a few hats. Right? You feel like there should be something on the back. But we got the bowler, we got the fedora, and we got the pork pie all in this room. There's something very suspicious about the hats. I believe that the hats all represent different members of the staff. That's my current theory. All right, we're going to go this way. It makes the most sense. Let's pull the thing. Again, like, we don't know how to open this safe, but we do know whatever the combination is a date. Because we know if we include small gates, 8 dates open 8 safes. So what is that date? I don't know. I've punched in basically every date that I've found some sort of evidence for. The drawing room. Is there something about the drawing room that I should... Also, these lines, I think, are very strange. This is something else I've noticed before, that maybe the gaps between the legs are meant to represent, like, dashes and dots, perhaps. Like, perhaps it's Morse code. ... is S. Yeah, ... is S, because I know how to do SOS, which is ... dash ... But then this is, like, so much longer than this. I don't know. Maybe we'll take the time to really try to figure out if these lengths say anything. If not, there's a lot of S's. Or there's no. And that's an S. There's your SOS right there. If you need me, call me, baby darling. SOS. Which, Otar, since you are here, I will specifically say this to you. SOS is an amazing wrestling company you should check out. I've been addicted to SOS wrestling. I think we do the classroom for classroom-based reasons. We can redraw for free. Let's redraw for free. I know the classroom does a lot of good stuff, but it's so much better to have a boiler room because that's the goal of the day. Boiler room. Okay, so the boiler room puzzle, I think I've solved most of. basically there's energy coming out of these, and we'd have to rotate these pipes to light up various things. This is currently lit, so I have this bridge to get across. This red box, no idea what it does. I can light it up. If I rotate this, I can light this up. No idea what it does, though. But what's important right now is, are there dig spots down here? Sometimes there are. I don't have a shovel. I'm just trying to take a mental note of that. Come over here. I'd have to power this door up in order to open it. But I can come in here, and I can power up the system. I'm pretty sure powering it this way will do nothing, because that's not a door that has like power functions. So right now I'm sending the energy, as you can see it, that way into there. The goal is to get it either to the laboratory or to the laundry room. Those are the two rooms that I know energy can go through. Now, it will tell me if it's an energy efficient room, because some rooms have this vent in it that it allows like energy to flow through it. I have 2 reroll die. I think this is going to be the focus of today, is to get the power to a room that will do something, because we need to do something new. So as you can see from here, the only room that will sufficiently gain power is the dark room. The problem is, the dark room will lose power and I won't be able to see. So I can either re-roll and hope for something better, or go with the dark room and then circle back to, I think that's what I do. I think I go with the dark room. I circle back through the funeral parlor and we explore that way. We'll get 3 gems that way. And maybe we get the utility box, which is a thing we want to get anyway. I think that makes the most sense. Yes. Okay, here we go. Dark. Maybe it won't lose power because there's power flowing through it. Okay. All right. So there goes that idea. Let's continue this way. I was considering going to the trading post just because I have 3 tradable items, but I don't want to do that right now. These are items I can't. Well, I don't really need the coupon book. If I could trade it for like a sledgehammer or a shovel, that might do some real good. We're gonna actually bail. We're gonna actually bail, and we're gonna get rid of this coupon book and hopefully get something better. For salt, yeah. Salt makes food taste better and gives you more steps when you eat. Magnifying glass is definitely better because it lets you see smaller details. All right, if I do the reroll die, I can't trade for that. I can get car keys if need be, or I can trade for the coupon. I think I'm just going to keep what I have right now, rocking and rolling. But now I have a magnifying glass, which is good. The coupon book makes the shops cheaper. The magnifying glass, some things that you can look at have small details that you cannot see without it. So let us continue onward. Because, watch, I'll show you just real quick. This is just a card about my late uncle, who's not in the coffin. But, you know, just take a quick peek to see if there's anything hidden in this design. Doesn't appear to be the case. Look at this handsome man. Yeah, he died in 1993. Like I said, it's 1993 in this game. Anything in the design here that's different? Looks like a honey pot. All right. These books always here? That's weird. Okay. Here we go. Puzzly time. The black box is true. The blue box is true. Okay. If that can be the case, if the white box is false. The gems are in the true box, which has to be false, because if they're both true, only one box can have gems, which means this is a false statement, which means the gems are in the false box, which means the gems are in the white box. Cheers. Yeah. All right, we have to do the passageway because if we don't, it's all dead ends. There's a waste of the passageway, but that's what we have to do. Especially because the passageway is also something that carries power. You know? Bummers, bummers, bummers. That way's a wall. Let's go this way. We're going to go at the West Wing Hall so that we can have more rooms. I do want to eventually draft the furnace, because I think if you draft the furnace and the freezer in the same Let's Play, the same session, the freezer will melt. Alright, so I can... Yeah, let's go with security. We always want to go with security. Security's great, especially since we're hunting for the box. I don't have a key card. I don't have a freaking key card! Ah! Should be noted that blue is usually good in this game and red is usually bad. So microwave, good. Coffee maker, bad. Also, this is another room that could have carried power. Key card? No. Wish there was a key card. Scratch my nose. Okay. Oh yeah, date everything I definitely do want to play. Apparently I missed a key somewhere. That's interesting. Date everything in September. Key card system. Return to security. Or I want key card system. I'd like to change the setting to low. And I'd like the doors to be unlocked if we lose power. Cool. Thank you. Back. I do not have the key card, so I cannot continue this way. Also, when I was watching or was editing the last time you were here, Otar, it really looks like this pipe is trying to say 4. Or maybe even 411. It's just like a weird optical... What's the 411? Here's all the information. I don't know. I don't trust that to be a coincidence. What's the 411, gang? Okay, so this is a dead end. So we are going to head to the West Hall. Oh, there's that key we were looking for. Great. All right, so seems there's too much thought put into the yeah. It's very The Witness in terms of its puzzles. But a nice dead end that would help would be good. Oh, these are not dead ends that can help. We will go to the conservatory though, because I have the gems for it, and good things happen in the conservatory. So I don't need a key. I don't need, yeah, conservatory. Green rooms. Oh, here's an apple. Delicious apple. Drafting location. Oh, I think we knew this. In the West Wing is the only place you can get the West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's chambers, or the garage. The East Wing is the only place you can get the East Wing Hall or the master bedroom. And the conservatory is only draftable in a corner, which is what I just did. And the bookshop is only draftable from the library. It's my first time seeing this with the magnifying glass, though. Is there anything suspicious about these words? Sometimes it's like faint text and stuff, but okay. Ooh, lots of good stuff here. So we can permanently adjust the rarity. Okay. Library is unusual. I'd like to make this far more usual. I want this to be common because it's the only way I can get to the bookshop, and a bookshop is not a thing that I've ever been to. So let's make this commonplace, please. Plan. Utility closet. I'd like to make this also commonplace. I need these gear rooms to become more common. Confirm. And choose plan. Corridor. Corridor can stay commonplace. That's fine. I'm never upset to draft the corridor. It gets me a little bit further, like it's free. You can see the trading post from here. Looks like it's closed, right? Looks like the door is like closed. Maybe they don't have like, they don't want it to be that you can actually see, because it's a very unique room. They didn't want to spend the assets to make it so you can actually see into it. Who knows? Telephone wires. The telephone wires are another thing that feel like they're going to be important later. Brickwork is symmetrical. Is this whole thing symmetrical? No, the bookcases are not, but the bricks are. Huh. I'm going back this way. Okay, well, the library is not in a good spot for me. It could be Morse code again, very true. I think we do the secret passage here. I'm a little worried because I'm running low on gems. But I'm going to do the secret passage. Yeah, I'm going to do the secret passage here. And then I think I might draft a hallway just so I have more ways to go. That seems like the way to do this. Yes. So basically I can choose one of these rooms or one of these books to get a color room. Oranges are always hallways. Green rooms are like outdoor rooms. They're usually like gem heavy and stuff like that. Bedrooms are like have to do with getting like steps and things like that, but they're often dead ends. Red rooms are usually bad, and gold rooms are shops. but we're going to go with a hallway. The Halls of Holly. There's part of me that wants the aquarium. A real big part of me that wants the aquarium. The problem is I will be out of gems. But the aquarium usually has good stuff in it. I think I am going to go with the aquarium. Yes. So the aquarium acts as all the rooms. So you can see this is kind of a... I think this is like stuff relating to a green room because it's a lot of outdoor stuff. Here you have something that looks like a hallway because it's got all those chase lounges and stuff in it. This one's a yellow room. You got like the laundry room stuff and other shop-like things in here. You got this smiley guy. Hi! He's representing the red rooms. There's a lot of stuff from like the archives. And this is the bedrooms because it's got a bed in it. Now, if I draft the pump room, I can drain this water. I don't know what that will do, but it's definitely a thing I should probably consider. I'm guessing one of these doors is locked. There's the utility closet. We have to do it. I mean, this isn't... Yeah, the other stuff isn't as helpful anyway, so we have to do this. So I come in here. Paint. Why is that so suspicious? But we are shutting down the key system. That's huge. We're shutting off the gymnasium in case the gymnasium shows up. Dark room now has power. And the garage will have power if we draft the garage. Things are good. I feel like this is going to be locked. No, it's not. Okay. All right, so we are going to draft the library in the event that we can come back here and get the bookshop. I do not want to use... I don't even have any gems, so I cannot even get the garage right now. But we're going to draft the library, but we need to run back around. It is more important that we do the dark room thing for the goals of today. Right? It's right here. We're going to go in here and see if we get the books. All right. You don't have to go far if you got a library card. Okay. We've gotten the sightseeing. We got Swimbird. This, I think, is located somewhere in the house. We got the manual, and we got this. So it is time to get the history of Oridia by Caleb Manning. Next time we draft the library, the book will be here. We'll run upstairs and see our stats and see if there's anything hiding up here. I don't think there's ever been anything hiding up here. Just how long we've been doing stuff. Hey, look out the windows. Big tree. I haven't been out there in a while. You can get through there through the garage. There's the scrapbook. November 5th, 1993. It's the day I have been named the new heir. It's like weird text here. Is there something written here? Nothing of important. It doesn't look important. Love the Rompus Room. Would love to go to the Rompus Room again, personally. Funeral parlor, spare bedroom, and den are my favorites. Spent the most gems on the passageway because it's expensive, the commissary, and the observatory. And then I spent the most time in security, entrance hall, and the library because I always look at the books. There's the burning glass. We'll try 1105 again when I run through. I feel like I've done it, but maybe I should try 1105-93 as well. Because last time I opened a safe, I didn't need the year, but maybe I do. Yeah, you get like massive lore when you get the Rompus room, which is why I think it's so rare. I always avoid the furnace. Well, it makes me draft more red rooms. Bunk room and the locksmith. They're both dead ends. All right. I am not going to use reroll die, but I'd love to get the bookshop because it's a room I've never been in, and I can only draft it from this door. I have enough keys. I was like, no, I have enough keys for this. I don't have any gems. Oh no, I have to do the Chamber of Mirrors. Chamber of Mirrors, here we go.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!